Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
Toronto with the basketball. Lowry to Gasol. Just not going down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And stuffs it home.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Lowry into the front court. His team up by 1. Here comes the screen. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Had a good look there, but it's no good. JaVale McGee. They call a 3-second violation. Lowry calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Leonard. He made his first effort, but not that time. Ball with it up top. Down a point. Pascal Siakam sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. So Lowry. And it's Ball crashing in for the rebound. Kyle Kuzma knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good. And the 3-point play puts them up early in this one. Stevenson to James. From the outside, no good. The follow won't go either. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Danny Green. That'll get out off the Raptors. Here's LeBron for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit. Here comes the screen. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To James. Going to launch beyond the arc. Gasol with the rebound. Fred VanVleet. Nothing going here on that drive. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Off the mark on the first free throw. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
in the lane won't go. For 3. That's rebounded by Toronto. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. JaVale McGee to Ball. Sergi knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Ball. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Leonard. That'll get out off the Raptors. Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Ibaka. You could see Serge salivate. Wide open, he drills it.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
James, the Raptors able to clear the board. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Screen coming. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Ball. James, 3 seconds is the call. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Leonard to Gasol. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
LBJ. Danny Green tips it. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Ball. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. James into the front court. They trail by 2. That pass taken away by Toronto.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And too much contact.
And you can't lunge like that.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Lowry to Ibaka. Deep left corner. Leonard. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Got it. Lowry to Danny Green. Beyond the arc for 3. And the Lakers with the rebound. LeBron into the front court. They trail by 1. Looking to take this all the way. He was hacked. They let it go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Lakers at the controls right now. James. And he buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. He'll run the offense. Goes to the left side. For 3, Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Screen coming. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Serge Ibaka slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good, a 3-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Screen coming. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Brandon Ingram rejects it. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. Leonard. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To James. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Kawhi Leonard. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Ball to James. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. James. Short jumper. Won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Defense, let's go.
Pascal Siakam pins it. Oh, you can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Lowry. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To Leonard. To Lowry from long range. And Kyle Lowry, muscle memory put to good use there.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
I got him. Here we go.
Lowry to Gasol. Another shot stays out.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. It's James. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. Lowry with it. Leads 3. Leonard to Lowry.
Big pick right there.
To Danny Green. Oh, he had him there for a second. Brandon Ingram snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
James to Ball. And scores. Great body control on the step through.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Lowry to Danny Green. JaVale McGee swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Kyle blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay. LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First try, no good. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Toronto has the basketball. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry to Leonard. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. LeBron James. Huge block. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Toronto with the basketball. Leonard. Oh, had him going there for a second. Goaltending's called. Count the bucket. Hart to Stevenson. Curling inside. Missed a wide open look. Lowry, well done. Kyle Lowry, consistent effort. He's at 50%. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. That ends the third quarter. The Raptors have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
To Gasol. Lowry to Gasol. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. James with the board. To Josh Hart. James. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here comes the screen. Ball to Josh Hart. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Fred VanVleet. It's James controlling the offense. To Ball. Probing the defense. Caldwell Pope to James. And a nice finish at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here comes the screen. Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Gets it in the right corner. Lets it fly from long range. And McGee there for the rebound. LeBron into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. To Ball. Pascal Siakam with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Pascal Siakam, deep right corner, has a look. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
James to Ball. Fires the three. Rebound comes to Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. No good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Ball. Marc Gasol sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
James. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Ball. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
To James. Whoa, what a finish.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Across the timeline comes James. His guys trail now by 4. Down low for Kuzma. Kawhi Leonard with a piece. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Not that time. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left for the rest of the game. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Deep two there, won't go. It's the Raptors with the victory. They've jumped down in front, 1 game to none in this best-of-7 series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go in my head.
Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this up on my I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, oh, like the boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on those.
Money, I love it even though it's bad.